Every time you guys stress me out to do the show. Where's my water? Where's my water? Can I have my water? God, man, can't even get a break around here. Call yourself producers.
Do you want a cookie or anything, or is there anything that you need?
Yes, I want a cookie for after the show. Okay. I want a cookie for after the show.
Okay.
I can't. What's up, Keys and Queens? Welcome back to Bad Habits Kingdom. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and for supporting the channel. We love you so much. You have no idea how much it really means to us. Go ahead and check us out on Instagram, Spotify, Apple, TikTok. You can even be our friend on Facebook. We have a Bad Habits Kingdom Facebook. So if you want to befriend us on that, by all means, we have a group and everything. We love you guys. So, we definitely love communicating. You can also email us at badhabitsking@gmail.com. That's where you would also get your free Bad Habits Kingdom t-shirt. I had a lot go out just now, and I got to order actually more. I actually recently ordered more, so they'll be here within a week or so. So if you haven't received yours yet, you will this next go around. First off, I want to give a shout out to my Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans. First round, first number 1 seed in a long time. I'm so excited. We play the Cincinnati Bengals on Saturday, so hopefully we win that game. I got my Tannehill jersey. Got to represent our quarterback. I know everybody was like, get a Derrick Henry jersey. I got to represent the quarterback. All right, Keys and Queens. So it's official. I actually have a beef right now. An official beef with a known person. It's crazy. Aaron Carter. Aaron Carter has beef with me. Why, Aaron? Why? Why, Aaron? So I recently reached out to Aaron Carter. Okay, I really did. I said, look, I know you don't know me. I know you don't know my show, but I am going to be doing a video about you. If you want to come on and get your side of the story and tell your side and everything, I'd be more than happy to have you, and so will my supporters. Apparently, one of his reps responded back and said, basically, I can't ask him certain things. Now, I don't know if it was his real rep, but I sent the message to his personal Instagram, the blue check and everything. And then I got a message back from a different person saying, they're representing him and that I can't ask him this, I can't ask him that. And I said, well, this is Bad Habits Kingdom. I'm going to ask him whatever I want. It's up to him if he wants to answer it. I mean, for real. And then I got blocked. He blocked me on Instagram. So sorry. I mean, how are you gonna do an interview like that? Like, what's it called? You can't ask me this, you can't ask me that. This is Bad Habits Kingdom. Bad habits. We get it. We get it. Everybody's been through bad stuff in their life. It happens. But you don't need to basically try to have me ask you your own questions. He did an interview with Vlad. He did an interview with Logan Paul, Adam 22, and I haven't brought that up in the message, the Adam 22 incident. And, it's just like, really? You got beef with me? You blocking me, Aaron? Come on, man. Come on out to Vegas, Aaron. Come out to Vegas, buddy. One thing about Aaron Carter, when he was a kid, yeah, superstar, right? He was a superstar when he was a kid. Superstar. All the girls loved him. It is what it is. He was dating Hillary Duff and Lindsay Lohan at the same time, I believe. I mean, props to him, right? Props to him. But then he grew up. He wants to be Justin Bieber so bad, it's not even funny. And the problem is with Aaron Carter, he wants people to feel bad for him. He wants people to feel sorry for him. He wants pittiness, and he thinks he's a badass at the same time. It's like, you can't have it both ways, buddy. If you want people to feel sorry for you, which I think is ridiculous, you can't run your mouth the way you do. Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys is his brother, right? If it wasn't for his brother, I don't think he would be anything anyway. He wouldn't be anything without his brother. No matter what people say, oh, he wasn't part of the Backstreet Boys or whatever. He wouldn't be anything without Nick Carter. Nothing. Nada. And then he basically was like saying telling people that these girls were raped by his brother Nick. And I mean, that family has so many issues. He's suing his mother. And then I saw him saying that how he's a mama's boy and how he loves his mom, which I get. No matter what, at the end of the day, you love your mom. My mother passed away, and I got two moms, pretty much. My mother passed away and in 2016, but my mom is still here. I get it. You love your mother, but don't publicly disrespect a member of your family and then the next day, like, attack other people and basically say, you treat my mother bad and stuff, and you said this about my mother, when you're doing the same thing. You did the same thing. Apparently his mom stole his money, apparently, and owed a bunch in taxes. So when he turned 18, all that money he supposedly had from when he was a kid, he owed in taxes. And I get it. Who do you trust more than your mother and dad when you're a kid? I mean, they're the ones that's supposed to protect you and help you and be there for you and want nothing but the best for you. But his family came from no money. So when they were getting a bunch of Nick's money and Aaron's money, pretty much they just took advantage because it was a different scenario. Now, Aaron Carter, the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, they were all tied to Lou Pearlman. Now, Lou Pearlman was basically a manager. He founded these bands. He got them, well known, but he was also scamming them as well. He was stealing money off the top. He was basically making a percentage as a manager and being a member of the band. I guess he was like the sixth member of NSYNC, and I don't even know how many members are in Backstreet Boys. We have to look that up. He was just robbing Aaron, robbing the Backstreet Boys, robbing Britney Spears, NSYNC. I mean, the guy's in prison today. He was ripping people off so much. The one person I do want to give a shout out to is the founder of Girls Gone Wild. And the only reason why, before you start judging, before you assume, the only reason why is because that guy was in jail and still running his business day to day. He called the Kardashians when he was in jail to get him a photo shoot. He was in jail and he was making things happen, with his business. You got to give it to the guy. You got to give it to him. All the way. I mean, you got to respect. I don't know his name, but a shout out to him. No free shout outs, but him I'll do a free shout out to. But this kid just went down the wrong road. He had troublesome from the very go. He was getting robbed by his manager. He was getting robbed by his parents. And then he grew up and basically just started making horrible choices for himself. First off, he was making a horrible choice by cheating and hooking up with Hillary Duff and Lindsay Lohan at the same time. Then, like 10 years later, when he hasn't seen Hillary Duff since he was like 15, he was like 25, 26, 27, I don't know. And he was basically saying how Hillary Duff was his real love and he still has feelings for her. Word got back to her and she was like, we were kids. Like, don't even try to contact me. Pretty much. That's what she said. She was like, we're kids. Like, who cares? I mean, and he was on stage crying, saying how he misses her and that she was his real love. And, I get it, I guess, but still, it's like, that's the last thing you want to do, man. Then I actually watched this show on YouTube. Of course, shout out YouTube, no free shout outs, even though you guys are helping me out with my podcast. Called House of Carters. It was supposedly on MTV, but I watched it on YouTube. And it was basically Nick renting a house and having his brother Aaron and their sisters come and live with them for a short period of time. He was doing some work in LA, so they were all living in LA together. Apparently, it was supposed to be like a, support thing for each other and be with each other. And Nick kind of took the dad role. He was basically pretending he was dad and telling them what they can and cannot do and basically stepping in on things. Well, him and Aaron got into a fight. Aaron said he beat his ass, which I highly, highly doubt. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. I honestly think Nick would beat the hell out of Aaron, personally. I know brothers fight. I don't have a brother, but I get it. Brothers fight. But Aaron just went crazy with it. You are not a good person, Nick. And everyone's going to see it. Everyone's going to see it, Nick. It was good.
No music. You say this every night. Yeah, but let me tell you something real quick. You're going to turn the music down and respect me,
hey,
all right?
Spit in my face,
all right?
Dog. Don't spit in my face,
all right?
Man.
You're gonna respect
Don't
me.
Spit in my
You're gonna
face.
respect me.
Don't spit in my face, Nick.
You're gonna
Don't
respect
spit
me.
in my face.
You're
I'm
gonna
sick
respect
of
me.
you doing this to me.
You're
Stop
gonna
it.
respect me.
Stop it.
You're gonna respect me.
Stop it. What are you doing?
You're gonna respect.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
You're gonna respect my
Get
house.
out of my room. What are you doing?
No, it's because we. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hey. Let's go, baby. Let's go. On the police.
You guys, no, don't.
You came at me. You don't see what he did to me.
Up. I didn't come at you.
Excuse me?
I walk away from you. Every time you fight with me, I run away from you.
Excuse me?
You're not a good person, and everybody sees it, Nick. You're not a good person, and everybody sees it, Nick. You're not a good person, and everybody sees it, Nick.
Yeah. Grow some balls, dude. Come on. You freaking bit him. Come on, man. Grow some balls. You had some balls if you would have messaged me personally and say, hey, I ain't doing your effing show. That would have been some balls, even though you blocked me. Aaron Carter blocked me. What is the world coming to? What is it coming to? What if I would have asked some great things? I just said, I'm going to ask what I choose to ask. It's up to you to answer. That's all I said. That's all I said. That's not bad. Why is that bad? And it says Instagram user blocked. I get it, dude. I get it. Crybaby, pretty much. Aaron Carter lost his mind. At the end of the day, the guy lost his mind. Okay? Yes, he got into drugs. He swore he never did drugs. He swore. I don't do drugs. I never done drugs. I have an eating disorder. Man, you're high as a kite right now. Those doctors know. Everybody knew. You're doing crystal. Yes, cocaine, okay. But you were doing crystal. He was doing crystal meth. I don't care what anyone says, that's what he was doing. He was on ice. That dude, his eyes were black. He was out of his mind. And he wants to be a celebrity so bad. Here's the thing about celebs that I really don't understand. Before they become a star or a celebrity or whatever, they want that life really bad, right? They want to blow up. They want to be famous. They want the money. They want the grandma. They want it, right? And then when they get it, they just turn into a-holes, pretty much. They don't want to sign autographs. They don't want to take pictures. They don't want to support the people who are supporting them, who basically made them into celebrities. And then when they lose it, they are dying and will do anything to get it back. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some celebrities who don't want to be celebrities, where they basically leave the career because they don't want to do it anymore. But Aaron Carter is not one of those people. He is so jealous of Justin Bieber. Me personally, I'm not a fan of Bieber. He had some cool songs when he was younger, I guess. But, it was nothing that, I'm just not a fan of him, Girls love him. He's young. And, his mom didn't take all of his money. He's not fighting with family members. He's getting Selena Gomez. He hooked up with Kardashian. He's doing his thing. He's using his celebrity as power and using it. That's what you get into the business for, right? Aaron did too when he had it. He was hooking up with Lindsay Lohan and Hilary Duff at the same time. But then the choices he made and his music was never any good. Then he's just a pathological liar.
Or
No, because Nick forced me to drink from 10 to 14 years old.
You know, I have to say, when you get drunk, you can't fight that well.
Shot time.
Nick is gonna come back and he's gonna be like the grumpy old man, like, you kid, get out of my
Old now. He's like the
He's a
father.
grumpy old man.
He is a grumpy old man.
Darling, coming to you.
Tired? I'm not tired. I get drunk from you, girl.
You realize how mean you are when Nick's around?
Cause
Trying to be more of a man in front of a guy.
because we have to compete with each
They
other.
compete with each other. You guys can't compete with each other anymore.
We don't I don't compete with him. I just. What's up, everybody? Guys having fun? Are you having fun, Aaron? I'm really proud of you. Are you having fun, Aaron? I'm really proud of you.
Don't start drooling, Aaron.
What
We'll
happened,
all
dude?
make
What
something.
happened? I go to work.
Everyone's
It's a damn
drunk.
resort.
It's Animal House. I love it. Yes.
Aaron,
Uh-oh.
Nicholas, I don't care how wasted you are. Get your up. You're going with me. Come on, Nick. Where's your youth, bro? Aaron, come on. Come on. I'm gonna have a talk with y'all too.
He's not.
I'm not. First of all, we're
just
all
come on.
adults. We can make our own decisions on our own.
Soul.
Doesn't
What's the legal
matter.
age to drink?
I am an
What's the
adult.
legal age to drink
I'm an
in this
adult
country?
at our home.
In this country, what's the legal age to drink?
I'm an adult
You're
at
in
our
my
home.
home, Aaron. Permission. No, you ask me. No, you ask me. Hey, grow up, kid. Grow up. Grow up, man. Hey, grow up. Grow up.
Nick, I never drink. You know that.
I'm looking out for you. I just don't want you ending up like that, dude.
But you know I won't be like that.
Dude, you're falling all over the ground. Going, what the
I
hell is your
want
problem?
to.
Be smart.
What am I not? How am I stupid?
I'm telling you to be smart. Don't end up like them.
I don't understand why you coming at me like I'm doing something wrong.
Because I'm very afraid. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's a habit.
Do you think it's gonna become a habit with me though?
The whole drinking in the afternoon thing scares me.
I'm.
See? That's what happens when you drink. Especially in the middle of the day. Oh, man. What did they do to you, man? They... Nick. You know your stomach can't handle that stuff. So why did you do it? To be cool? Yeah. To be cool.
He is a pathological liar. This guy said he was in New York on 9/11 and saw the first plane crash.
We performed at the Madison Square Garden.
Oh shit, this is tight.
Wait, hold on, listen. So,
Oh, shit.
So we performed at the Madison Square Garden, all right, September 9th and September 10th. Look it up. September 9th and September 10th, we performed and September 11th, we all left the morning of September 11th, 2001, when the terrorist attack happened. And I witnessed the first plane hit the tower with my own eyes across the street.
You
because-
did?
Yes, because I was staying at the W Hotel and I was actually on tour at the time. And then Michael wanted to fly after I performed because I opened, if you can look up that I performed with Michael, Madison Square Garden. So look up Madison Square Garden.
I'm gonna be honest, man. My look.
He said he was at a hotel or something right around the corner and saw the first plane crash. Come to find out that was a lie. That is something you should never lie about. Ever. one of the worst times in our country's history, one of the worst moments ever in the United States. And he's lying by saying he was there. Like, I don't understand it. Like, whoa. Other celebrities have done that too. Who was the other celebrity that did that? That was like, yeah, I was right there, you know, or that was the plane I was supposed to be on. You know, just weird stuff, like all the way around. You know, it is what it is, but it's like, dude, you know, who cares? You don't need to say something like that. I mean, that is straight BS. I mean, and he's lied about so many other things. Selena Powell basically was like, I'm done with this guy. You know, he's broke, he's nasty, he's dirty, he's crazy. He says the craziest things. And he was like, I kicked her out of my house in 10 minutes. There's one thing that I saw that I really couldn't believe. Now, if you guys ever check out, no free shout outs, but check out No Jumper podcast. Pretty cool podcast. You know, it really is. It's known as the coolest podcast in the world. And it really is. It's a cool one. And that's like Bad Habits is the baddest one, just so you know. But in a good way. But Adam 22 was, I guess, disrespecting Aaron Carter somehow. And Aaron Carter actually showed up to the interview and basically was disrespecting Adam 22 and just talking crap. Now, Adam 22 is a cool, smart ass. Bleep that out. Like, it's a cool, but in a smart sort of way. And, you know, it was just funny the things he was saying. But Aaron Carter was like, what? I'll smack you. Man, shut up. You know, I was like, dude, you're on the guy's show. Who are you to come on his show and just start disrespecting him? Come in and shake his hand like a freaking man. You know, appreciate for being there. Not sit there and badmouth him. I mean, yeah, he said something about you. What? That hurt your feelings? It obviously hurt your feelings just by me telling you that I'm going to ask what I want. It's up to you to answer. Come on, Aaron. Come on, buddy. Come out to Vegas. Well, let me do the interview in person. Why don't we do that, Aaron? Why don't we do that, buddy? You fought Lamar Odom. Why don't you fight me? Fight me, Aaron. We'll if it makes any kind of money because you have a known name, we'll donate it to a charity. Don't have to pay me nothing. It'll never happen, but still be cool. But, you know, this guy is just out of it. You know, he really is. You know, he got involved in drugs, and he's just the biggest liar on the planet. He threatened to kill his brother, his brother's wife, and their unborn child. Yes, his brother's wife that was pregnant. He threatened on killing them. And then he was stalking them. I guess they were like out in the country. Nick Carter, his wife, and I think like her sister or something. And they were like in the country. You know, they were at a restaurant having lunch, like miles away from LA or Vegas. And I think it was like a winery or something. I don't know. She was pregnant, so she wasn't drinking. But Aaron Carter showed up. Never been there before ever. And then he got mad when security asked him to leave. Why else would he be there? You're there to follow your brother and them. You're nuts, buddy. You lost your mind. You just got to accept it. You just need help. You need help, Aaron. You need help. And I do not understand. I said this in the Island Boys video. What is up with the tattoos on the faces? What is up with the generation doing that? I do not get it. Out here in Vegas, I see it all the time anymore. Just tattoos right here. Back in the day, back when I was growing up, you saw the teardrops. That was it. I got crap for having a shamrock tattoo because I'm Irish on my left forearm. And people were giving me crap about it because you can't get a job if you get a tattoo below your elbow. This guy was actually got tattoos all over his face. It's just amazing. It really, really is. Really, really is. You know, I mean, he's just totally out of it. You know, he just needs help. He really needs help. And I mean serious help. Apparently he's taking gabapentin and some other psych meds. Gabapentin is not gonna, how can I say this? It's basically to help seizures type deal, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, I just think the kid really needs some help, and you got to stop the pettiness. Nobody is gonna feel sorry for you. Technically, you make $30,000 a month. Yes, because of bills and stuff, you got that going out. Manage your funds better. I mean, you got $30,000 a month. That's way more than all of us. Us, the average person, struggle. We struggle check to check. That's how we live. Check to check. We get paid. We take care of our bills. We take care of our wives. We take care of our husbands. We take care of our kids. And then we're stressing out for a week and a half until that next check comes in. That's how we do it. When you're making $30,000 a month, you give that to any one of us who live check to check and see how we survive. We'd be living it. We'd be living it. Seriously, it's crazy. You know, this kid has just totally lost his mind. You threatened to murder your brother, and then apparently your sister died. I don't know if she died of an overdose or she killed herself, but apparently you talked to her before she died, and that she really needed to talk to Nick or she would still be alive. That's what he said. He said she wanted to talk to Nick. You know, she really needed to talk to him. That was her last wish, and he wouldn't contact her. That's not true, Aaron. I mean, you're making things up, bud. You're pathological. Why on earth would you say you were at 9/11? Why do you think, well, how would that even come to your mind to say that? Like, I don't understand it. You know, take your own responsibilities. You're not a little boy anymore. You know, I was watching House of Carters, and the way he was hugging his dad, like he was like he was a little baby. Like, the guy's got issues. He's got issues. And he blames his brother. He said his brother was making him drink. I don't know if he said that on Vlad or the Logan Paul podcast, Impulsive. But in House of Carters, Nick was upset that he was drinking. He was pissed off because Aaron got drunk. He claims that Nick made him drink every day since he was 9 to 13. You know, I mean, some brothers, I guess, just can't hash stuff out. I think Nick Carter could easily do it personally. I don't know him, but I just assume he could. But I think that Aaron is just so far gone from depression. I think he's really depressed because of his career. I am going to say that. I think he's very depressed because how his career went. Drugs has a lot to do with it. Drinking has a lot to do with it. You know, it's finance. You know, he lost all of his money. I mean, not all of it. He still gets 30 grand a month. He's not worth 50 million that he wants, but you know, that's what he said he should be worth today is $50 million. Apparently he sold 50 to 60 million records worldwide. I mean, at the time, you know, he was a kid and stuff. And after all these years, I mean, it's possible. I'm not saying it's impossible. I know when he was a kid, he was big. He was making music videos with Shaq, and he claimed that he beat Shaq one-on-one. One of the greatest basketball players to ever live. He doesn't believe Shaq let him win. He thinks he actually beat Shaq one-on-one. You know, it's one of those things that you're just like, okay, Aaron. Okay, Aaron. But it is what it is. I mean, this guy just definitely has some issues. You know, like I said, I would definitely enjoy to have him on the show, you know, but he unfortunately blocked me because here on Bad Habits Kingdom, we're not going to sugarcoat. We're not going to watch what we say or how we say it when it comes to doing interviews. We're not going to read questions that you want us to read, pretty much. You know, it seemed like he wanted to do us do the interview with his own questions. You know, he's just talking to, you know, giving his own questions to himself. I mean, I don't know if that's, I don't even know what to call that. You know, I really don't. But he blocked me, so it's not going to happen anyway. So Aaron Carter just really needs to grow up, take responsibility, you know, and realize that life isn't about handouts, even though was given a handout for a career because of his brother. And no matter how much hatred for some reason he has towards his brother, blood is thicker than water at the end of the day. You guys should be able to squash this up. You guys should squash this up. Life is short. Life is very short. Your sister's death should prove that anything can happen at any moment. You can walk out that door today, get into a car wreck. The plane can go down. I mean, anything can happen. And your last words or last thing you ever had with a family member will be out of hatred. Life is too short for that, kings and queens. I mean, really, it's really short. I live every day like it's my last. Do I get upset and stressed out and stuff? Of course, we all do, right? But I always want to make sure I kiss my daughter and my queen and let my family know how much I cherish them and love them and appreciate them. You know, my job, I think my boss is annoyed because I'm always like, thank you so much for this opportunity. 4 years ago, I was a custodian. Now I'm in management. You know, I'm constantly thanking him. Every moment could be your last. Any moment. You know, there's so many things that happen in the world that you just got to cherish everything you can. You know, and with this kind of situation, it's just so bizarre to me because he's literally so far out there. I don't see him just going back like that. I just can't see it. You know, he's made up so many things. And he was actually trying to find, apparently, these girls that were raped by Nick. He went and found them, reached out to them, and had them come out, right? Then at one point, he even said that there was boys abused by Nick. Oh, I forgot. He even said that him and Michael Jackson did something one time. That he had his own experience with him. He wouldn't comment on what it was, but this was around the time that big rumors were going around. I'll say that. You know, I'm going to find out that was probably a lie too. Because now he says nothing but great things about Michael Jackson. So, I mean, I think he just really needs some serious help. And he's so worried about what people think of him. He's so worried about what people feel towards him and stuff when he really shouldn't. You know, I heard he started a YouTube channel and that's where he's doing his music videos and everything like that. And people were bad mouthing him. And he always says, oh, I don't care what they think, when he really does. He attacked a guy in a barbershop that was recording him talking crap. You got to have tough skin in this world. I mean, you do. People badmouth my videos all the time. I mean, it is what it is. That's how they feel. You can't control their feelings. Respect their opinion. Okay. You know, I'm sorry you feel that way, but you know what? That's your opinion. It is what it is. You know, I think he just really needs help. And I don't see him going back on the right track anytime soon. I really don't. And I hope he does. I hope he can get his life back on track. And I actually heard him sing on the Logan Paul podcast, Impulsive. He did pretty good. I mean, I was like, that actually sounded really good. I mean, it actually surprised me. I was like, wow, that actually sounded good. Honestly, I'm not a Aaron Carter fan. Never liked his music, but that sounded good to me. Maybe he can make something happen. Do I think he's going to get up there with Justin Bieber or anything? No. Justin Bieber, I mean, he's huge. I mean, even today, I mean, everybody knows Justin Bieber and they all like his music. The girls still love him. I mean, the guy was banging Kourtney Kardashian for a while. I mean, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wish him all the best. You know, I did reach out to him and let him know I was going to do a video about him, you know, and that he had the opportunity to come on it. You know, apparently he got butthurt. Is what it is, Aaron. You know, I mean, he's always talking about how he's bisexual, certain things like that. The way he makes his money now is OnlyFans. He actually has an OnlyFans account. That's how he's making a lot of his money right now. Aaron Carter, teen throb, teen sensation, teen heartthrob, is now doing OnlyFans. It happens, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just another one-hit wonder. That's it. That's it. I mean, that's what it is. You know, he needs some serious help, and he needs to realize that life is very short. And believe me when I say this, you never want to live with regrets. It's horrible. That's going to be it for right now, Kings and Queens. I love you guys so much for supporting the channel and for supporting the podcast and videos and everything. I love you so much. Get ready, because Bad Habits Kingdom is going to be doing a lot more videos, not just the podcast stuff, but we're going to be doing a lot of entertainment videos. I'm so excited. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Apple, Facebook. Even come hit us up on Facebook. You can be our friend, Bad Habits Kingdom. All right, Kings and Queens, I love you guys so much. You guys stay safe. Wear your mask. This coronavirus is still going around. Be safe out there. Remember, you can also email me personally at badhabitsking@gmail.com. If I don't respond back right away, I promise to you I will respond back. So go ahead and email me. And also, Kings and Queens, I love you. I love you, Kings and Queens. That's going to be it for right now, Kings and Queens. I will see you next time. You guys have a great day. Stay safe.